Duolingo officially landed onto the public market in July, rallying excitement and attention for the EdTech sector, which is the application-based language tool now had a valuation of outstanding shares about $3.7 billion, making the total valuation more than $4.7 billion, which is a good moment to reflect on how the mobile learning has entered classrooms and how the company has expanded from just an application. In 2011, Pittsburgh-based Duolingo was founded by Louis von Ahn and Severin Hacker. Since then, the company has grown and now offers more than 90 courses in 40 languages, including Arabic, Chinese, and English, and more regional-specific tongues such as Navajo, Hawaiian, Welsh, and Irish Gaelic. Since the very beginning, the tool has been founded on mobile delivery on smartphones, and the company claims its leading mobile learning platform globally, with more than $500 million between the Apple App Store and Google Play and 40 million monthly active users. Duolingo has a few things going for itself. It's got an effective mobile app that really changes the context in how people assess language, a critical mass in customer interest in learning application, and since the pandemic hit, it put the EdTech into the minds of investors as a real investable category, says Trace Arvin, an EdTech analysis and managing director at Titan Partners. As a string of online education companies has gone public, including Chegg, Coursera, Kahoot, and others, it seems that investors have decided that there is enough public interest in digital learning and they want it. And it turned out that the online language learning is the fastest growing market segment within the EdTech industry. So now, Duo, the company's trademark whimsical owl, starts its flying. Then let's hack Duolingo. Here's everything about Duolingo. Investors in Duolingo, the world top grossing education application, are having a fun learning experience. Duolingo's share has soared over 40% from its IPO price of $102. A sign of affection for this growing education tech startup. For the very first, there is a very attractive modifier of Duolingo. Google backed Duolingo. Then let's start from there. Google and Duolingo. Alphabet, the mother company after Google, has a 30% stake in Duolingo, making the biggest outsider investor in the company. In fact, Duolingo's co-founder Louis von Ahn has sold 2 inventions to Alphabet. One of these inventions, reCAPTCHA, is used everywhere online today to guard websites from fraud and abuse. After snapping a reCAPTCHA in 2009, Alphabet went on to back von Ahn's new venture, Duolingo, which has become an ever greater success. Clearly, there is something Alphabet likes about von Ahn and his ability to create successful tech products. With this in mind, Duolingo deserves a closer look. Then it's time for going into the Duolingo. Duolingo's business model. Duolingo started in 2011 with an audacious goal to develop the best education in the world and make it universally available. To achieve this, the founder built Duolingo for grounding up to meet the needs of increasingly mobile generations. Anyone with a web browser or smartphone can access to this platform, which has won accolades for being innovative and easy to use. Today, Duolingo has 40 million monthly active users using the platform to take countries in 40 different languages. Users have downloaded the application more than 500 million times, making it a top-grossing education application on the Google Play and Apple's App Store. There are 5 great points of the Duolingo. Then let's get into it one by one. At first, easy, AI customized. There are many reasons why Duolingo is so popular. To start, users can use the application to learn the new languages anywhere and anytime. That's pretty convenient, considering the location-based, deadline-driven structure of traditional education programs. In the old system, students followed a standardized lesson plan irrespective of their abilities, which resulted in mixed learning outcomes. Duolingo solved this problem by using artificial intelligence AI algorithms to personalize each lesson for every individual learners, so users can progress at their own pace. Secondly, fun learning like gaming. Anyone who have tried to learn something new knows that staying motivated is hard. To keep users coming back, Duolingo deployed gameplay mechanics like experience points, streaks, and leaderboard. Duolingo helps the users stay engaged, boosting their chances of success. The third, Freemium, free, and premium. Perhaps the most disruptive thing about Duolingo is its price. All courses' content is free, and Duolingo monetizes its audience by serving ads at the end of each lesson. For an ad-free experience and some additional features, users can subscribe to Duolingo Plus for only $6.99 a month. Comparatively, attending a physical class to learn a new language can easily cost hundreds or thousands of dollars. So that is what we call the freemium model, which is a combination of free and premium. Users get basic features at no cost and can access richer functionalities for a subscription fee. As the freemium model allows the new ventures to scale up easily, this model has been dominating over past decades. So is the Duolingo. Their powerful revenue model, freemium, is attracting more users around the world to Duolingo. And their solid revenue stream from Duolingo Plus, the premium builds their business stronger. The fourth, additional revenue model. In 2016, Duolingo began offering a second product, the Duolingo English Test. This is an online, on-demand English proficiency test that anyone can take on their smartphone from anywhere at any time. With millions of English language learners in the world, its assessment is now commonly used for university admissions, work visas, and job applications. As of June 2021, over 3,000 higher education programs around the world accept Duolingo English Test result as proof of English proficiency for international student admissions, which includes Stanford, Yale, MIT, Duke, and Columbia, instead of traditional costly TOEFL. By the end of 2020, about 344,000 individual Duolingo English tests were purchased, mostly by prospective international students. In 2020, subscription accounts for 73% of Duolingo's revenue. The rest is from advertisement income 17% and other services 10% such as Duolingo's English test fees and sales of virtual goods. For the last point, real learning. Let's take a look at the Duolingo's learning process in detail. Duolingo largely uses A/B testing to try to maximize engagement and improve its learning experience, using data from platforms' learning exercises to develop its AI models and drive both engagement and efficiency. Basically, Duolingo makes the learning into the gaming, but competitor says that the Duolingo's flow is the solitary system that fails to connect users with the actual native speakers. However, from the forms the company filed with the SEC, it turned out that the company conducted a study to evaluate Duolingo's effectiveness versus the traditional university language courses. It found that Duolingo learners earned proficiency scores comparable to those of the US university students at the end of their fourth semester of French or Spanish, and were able to attain this level of proficiency in about half the time as the university students. From now on, we take a closer look at every aspect of the Duolingo's business model and its revenue stream. And let's go one step further. It's time to take a closer look at the Duolingo from the investor's insight. Duolingo's perspective and risks. Over the last few years, Duolingo has been firing on all cylinders. Revenue growth from 128% to $162 million in 2020, up from the $71 million in 2019. This came on the back of the growth in its paying user basis, which rose 84% to the 1.6 million users. The momentum continues into the first quarter of this year, with revenue surging 97% to $55 million. But for Duolingo, this is just a tip of the ice. The market for online language learning is expected to be worth $47 billion in 2025, up from the $12 billion in 2019. And Duolingo sees itself as much more than just a language learning application. It aims to expand its platform to tackle other subjects like math, riding the ongoing shift toward digital learning. This will help Duolingo grab a bigger slice of market than GSV Ventures, an EdTech venture capital firm, estimated will be worth $1 trillion by 2026. There are many ways Duolingo can grow from here. For one, it can continue attracting new users from across the world. In the meantime, it can convert existing users into paying subscribers. Duolingo had 1.8 million paying subscribers as of March 31st, just 4.5% of its MAUs, monthly active users. For the record, that's up from the 3.3% in 2019, but there's still a lot of room for growth here. On top of that, Duolingo can roll out new courses and products such as proficiency tests, which will further expand its revenue streams. Still, the road ahead isn't all clear. There are thousands of free language learning applications jostling with Duolingo for user time and mindshare, something the company acknowledges in its IPO prospectus. Duolingo also competes with education companies and universities, some of which offers the products in as much as 50 languages. So far, Duolingo has successfully defended its market position. It remains the top-ranked language learning application worldwide, and its financial performance has been impressive. But there is no guarantee this will always be the case. As demand for online learning grows, more livers will likely emerge with innovative products of their own, keeping Duolingo on its toes. Then let's wrap up this story with a final remark. Duolingo appears to have the ingredients for success. It has a popular engaging platform, a massive global user base, and enormous room for the future growth. On top of that, it stands to benefit from Alphabet's backing and expertise in scaling technology companies. So Duolingo's mascot, Duol, now starts its flying. Let's see how far and how high Duol flies. Thank you so much for watching my video, and please subscribe to my channel and share your thumbs up. I will hop around the world and bring lots of thousands of funny stories to you guys. And see you again. Bye!